Yo, what's up? Wait, wrong script. Okay, here we go. Welcome to today's lesson where we will be discussing about the PRA-PAT Mathematics Section C, question 4C. Now, on towards the next slide, you can see our lesson's focus and objective, where our focus is to solve questions related to circles based on the diagram given. Now, by the end of the lesson, students will be able to know how to use the information given wisely, solve questions related to sectors of circles, and last but not least, enhance mathematical skill in circles. Now, let's look at the material given, shall we? The question stated that diagram 4C shows a circle with center O divided into three sectors where sector Q and sector R are of equal size. The radius of the circle is 18 centimeters. Calculate the total area in centimeters squared of sector P and sector Q. Use pi equals 22/7. Now, based on the material given and question, we can gather some information that are useful for our working, such as sector Q and sector R are of equal size, whereas sector P is not. The radius of circle is 18 centimeters, and the question asks us to calculate the total area of sector P and sector Q in centimeters squared by using 22/7. Some students might have lost marks on this question because they used 3.142 instead of what the question asks us to, which is 22/7. So don't skip information gathering as it can save you marks. Next, our working is divided into three steps. The first one is to determine the angle at center, the second step is to solve the area of sector, and the last step is to calculate the total area of sector. Now, the first step, which is to determine the angle at center, we can see 360 minus 130. PS, 360 comes from the full circle degrees, while 130 degrees comes from the sector P. This leaves us with sector R and sector Q. Then we divide that with 2, which will leave us with 150 degrees. 150 degrees is sector R or sector Q.
But why do we have to divide with 2?
Well, that's a great question. It's because sector Q and sector R are of equal size. This is also the same reason for why 115 degrees is for sector Q and R. We continue on to the next step. Oh, but wait students, do you guys still remember the formula of area of sector?
Area of sector equals angle at center over 360 degrees times pi r squared, obviously.
Dearly gosh, great to see you guys still remember that. Now, the second step is to solve area of sector. The question asked us to calculate the total area in centimeters squared of sector P and sector Q, right? Then we will have to calculate both of them then. We should do this one by one. Let's calculate sector Q first. This may look a bit puzzling and hard at first, but it's actually easy. You just have to take the formula that we just reviewed just now, which is area of sector equals angle at center over 360 degrees times pi r squared, and substitute all of that with our numbers. I will get 115 over 360 times 22/7 times 18 squared. Don't forget that we need to use 22/7 and not 3.142. Then we divide 115 over 360 and open up 18 squared, which will get 23/72 times 22/7 times 324. We put all of this into the calculator, bing bang boom, we will get 325.29 centimeters squared for sector Q. Now, for sector P, we just do the same thing. I meant substitute the numbers into the formula Zum zum alakazam, we will get 130 over 360 times 22 over 7 times 18 squared. Divide the numbers and open up 18 squared, we will get 13 over 36 times 22 over 7 times 324. And we put that number in the calculator and we get 367.71 cm. Last step for the day, calculate the total area of sector. Well, this is easy. We just have to calculate the total area of sector P and sector Q, meaning we have to add them all together. 325.29 centimeter squared plus 367.71 centimeter squared, which equals to 693 centimeter squared. That's all for today's video. Man, this video wouldn't be possible without these guys at Raid Shadow Legends. I mean without these guys from my group, Adab, Harit, me and Wafi. Thank you for a lovely session, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell for future notifications.